Hello everybody, we good? I think we're good. Okay, hello everybody, how are you? How the devil are you? Let's bring up our little KSP window and somewhere I put... Yeah, I've just got to make a note of who sent me planes and what have you, because I've received a fair few of them. Karen M. CM121. Re indeed. Playing. Third time's the charm. Hello, Project Velocity, Spacey Boy, Dr. Omicron E, Kaizen, Arctifier, and the rest. Dear. You sent me the XKK2, the upgraded XKK2, and the you sent me the 19 and the 20. I haven't downloaded the 19. I assumed 20 was just 20 was just an upgrade to that. Hello, Legged Lack. Yes, you did indeed call it in the last stream. I am going to be a dad. So as I posted on the Discord earlier today. So yes, excited and terrified. Kaizen, don't mind me just lurking. That's basically what I do all the time on the internet, on social media, and everything. It's just lurking. Project Velocity, you have just sent me the ADF 04. And XD the Great sent me a load of them. Well, I'm just going to have to go double check, see what it was now. Oh, I remember, yes. No, I'm sending a revised book. Oh, I see. Will that be mail or Discord? It's better both stop and need the DLC. I love Steam Links. The 20 is the only one with BD Armory. Well, we'll stick with the 20 for the moment. XD the Great has sent me a number of different crafts. I would quite like to do a test on that. I'm just gonna have to bring up Discord. It's in the... There we go. Let me just go and grab that. And let me just do the necessary downgrades. And let's get that into the Spaceplane Hangout folder. Good stuff. Right, so the ADF 04 Ghost 2. Right then. We're on a timer again. Because my wonderful other half, not only is she carrying my child, she's also got to go to work and save lives tomorrow. Well, I say saving lives. She's they've taken her off of frontline duties, which is nice. Where are we? The first one I wanted to take a look at, one that's been sent to me a little while ago, actually. Cameron McDonald's CM121. I just wanted to give this one a test flight and a bit of a check over. Literal son of Smith. Possibly 50-50 chance. But this is... I do like this. Cameron does tend to make craft sort of quite true to life. And this sort of... It's got this various bits going on. I'm not sure what craft I'd say it looks most like. But it is sort of almost that sort of classic American fighter kind of style. Let's get that launched. Monzania Strike! Will there be another season? There will be another season after this. Yes. Fighter subscriber has basically grown exponentially, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But it means the current format, I mean, I've had to... What I'm doing at the moment with the preliminaries is a bit of a hack anyway, just to make sure everybody gets some screen time. So I'm not sure, sort of as it is really suitable for the whole, you know, subscriber themed bloodshed kind of thing going forward. So we'll be doing season 3. Then there will be a special season. Then we'll be looking to do something else, and I'm not sure if it'll carry the fighter subscriber name or not. Yeah, preliminaries on next stream. Right, so yes, Cameron McDonald's CM121. Let's move you, Jebediah Kerman, at the seat. Any preference as to what we see this go up against? Let's find you again. Cougar CM121. And who do I normally have with Jebediah? I think Daffy Kerman. That's who I normally go for. Legolax Redhawks. F15, I have a swing. Let's go for the Legolac tuned Redhawks to begin with. I have a swing wing. I want to take a look at those. It's going to be a bit more, it's going to be a tiny bit less dogfighting this stream. There's going to be plenty of dogfighting, don't get me wrong. But there's some other stuff I want to take a look at. As a subscriber versus subscriber thing. That's one of the options, Spacey Boy. That is for like the season 4 proper is to just have it as that sort of thing. I was trying to stay away from getting into the fighter jet showdown territory because I don't just want to like clone that. But yeah, something a bit closer to that I think is going to be needed. Get you roughly lined up. And one more and we're good to go. If you want to send me your X-Wing Lego, that'll be great. We can take a look at it. Is it a decent dogfighter? Sadly, this is the last stream of this style. Yes, it is. Well, not for now. Last stream of this style for now. Red Hawk and Richmond Kerman. 12 missiles max, right? Yes. Yes. ASCU can need more exposure. It's decent. What does ASCU stand for? I meant to Google it and I haven't yet. You roughly lined up. Yeah. Right. F5. Oh, did that? Yeah, that did. Get rid of vessel mover. Bring up BD Armory. Bring up the vessel switcher. Let's get the Red Hawks onto the other team. Air superiority competition. Something. All secured. Connector underneath. I like DRS Gamer's idea. Let's come up with what it might mean. Alternative soda can uses. And once again, I have forgotten to turn the volume down before I started. Superiority competition. Okay, can I upload a helicopter? If I do have the Breaking Ground expansion, I'm not sure actually, because I'm not on the main branch. I'll have to check to see if that's working. Hopefully, it works. With the swing wing. Right, I think everybody's good. So if we're sitting comfortably, I'll begin. Cameron, of course, the reigning fighter subscriber champion, came last in season 1, then became the double champion in season 2. We did look at the CM120. Legalax just uploaded. Oh, you even got a little bit of a Discord feed going on there. I don't think Discord hasn't gone into streamer mode, which is I don't know why that's not happened. Everybody breaking low, launching missiles, avoiding. Jove! Hello Jove, how are you? Everybody's still flying. Looks like it. Oh, it's like 2 missiles hitting each other. Back and forth and back and forth. Still going. Oh, is that something? That looks like something. Oh, the CM121s get shredded. Oh, they are not looking in a good way. Keep going, Daffy. Keep going. Oh, and it's all over. Ouch. Yeah, you did a hell of a job stabilising these legged lack. I can't take that away from you. I was hoping to see how the CM121s performed up close, but sadly it does not look like we shall. Still bits just spinning through the air. Carnage everywhere. School's back, so that sucks. School's back. I have asked where people are from, but I can't remember. Monzania, where'd you go to school? Legged lack. Where did you craft showcase? FAS discussion. Did you... Oh, you sent it direct message. I see. Let's open you up. Yeah, that's fine. And let's get you into the spaceplane hangar. Oh, I did not mean to do... What the hell have I done there? That's right. Back to the live stream. I'm good old England, bro. School's back. To prove on the imperator, but I feel so uninspired to even touch it. He's starting to make a BFR plane. Right. I think Cameron's craft sort of fell to the old missile lottery there. How are we doing for time? So yeah, we're going to have to finish this at 9 o'clock. I'm already starting to sweat a bit because I've closed the window so we don't get noise, and I've closed the door so we don't get noise, and just me here and the computer churning away. Oh, plenty of fluids. Oh, you have to work again. Oh, I see. Those lovely people sent you some work to do. School isn't back. I want to see that again. I want to see if we can get some dogfighting going on. I'll stick with the Red Hawks this time. Then after that, we'll take a look at the XKK-2. Oh, I was worried there for a second. I've yet to report for about 4 days. A spring break right now in the week. Wet them lips. Yeah, Spacey Boy, I drunk water in about 4 days. I'm assuming some alternative fluids have been consumed, because otherwise that would be really worrying. You alive? That was one of the Red Hawks, I think. Valentina is not looking in a good way. Trying to carry on regardless as bits of her craft fall to the ground. It's all on Richmore Kerman now. See what he can do. Closing the distance, certainly. Let's rip with a couple of sidewinders. Valentina crashes into the ground. Another couple of sidewinders from close range. This is where they're deadly. Very, very, very deadly. Richmore Kerman now into a dogfight, trying to avoid. Jebediah Kerman gets the better of it. It's those sidewinders. They are. I am a late convert to the sidewinder thing. Oh, I didn't even switch the ECM jammers on. Oopsie. Sidewinder exploding mid-air. I'm dead, so I don't think that counts. Right. I think then We shall move on to Dear S Gamer's Craft. I'm going to destroy whatever Dunamis makes. I will avenge my fallen hermits. Ah. I don't know, the archer. The archer is looking pretty good. I got literal flashbacks when those planes almost collided. Oh dear. Right, let's. I'm gonna see if I can stick the XKK2s up against the Red Hawks. I think it might be quite bloodbath-esque. I jet to spun on a diamond when near 180 at 400 meters per second this season. I hear the baby. I think that's people outside. In America, we are going to fight, so it seems. They intercept each other. Ah. The Saturn engines. Yeah, they are. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure how to feel about them, because I mean they're a standard BD Armory part, so I have allowed them. But I mean it's. I mean they're more powerful. They're lighter. They're more fuel efficient. And that's just not the way jet engines work. I mean, as opposed to the the standard Panther engine, and that's just not the way engines work. You can't have that trifecta. You could say, oh, they're proper military grade engines, but still not the way it works. And we go right down the bottom, don't we? XKK2. And we just do that. Saturn engines are overpowered. They're lighter, more fuel efficient, and produce more power, but they also attract sidewinders from 18 kilometers away. Right. Ah, reinforced the front landing gear, I see. Let's move them a bit further away. I have been very tempted, for any future sort of fighter subscriber or similar things, to just say, you know what, it's gonna be just the Panthers. But I mean, we did have the Saturns in the first season, because I mean, Dunamus's craft was 2 Panthers and 1 Saturn engine. And if we've got smaller craft using some of the other engines, I'll have to see how I feel about that later. Sorry, just a bit of excuse me. I'll have to see how I feel about that, once everything gets underway. The betterified XKK2. Now with more goodness. Right, F5. Perhaps they're only slightly worse than the Saturn. They are quite significantly better than the Saturns are quite significantly better than the Panthers. Kaiser was the Panther, but they are heavier. Oh, did the Liberators have one? I guess I didn't. Yeah, practice. They are heavier too. Might have fought to compete. From screen capture using game bar into Discord. I don't know. Rebalance my time. No, the Panthers are heavier. The Saturns are lighter, which is what I was saying. It makes it all a bit ridiculous. It's just. Oh, nuts! That's not what I meant to do. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Let's see what happens if I try to take these off. Actually... I know that looked a little ropey, but I think we came through it okay. Turn on automatically. I see. My apologies, DRS Gamer. I got it wrong. But I think we came out of it unscathed. Apart from one of the sidewinders not playing ball there, that was weird. That was all explosions. I think that's one of the... Oh, that is a cloud of debris. I didn't turn the ECM jammers on. I'm going to redo that. I'm going to turn the ECM jammers on. And I will do this as I was supposed to. Yeah, the Saturns are quite... They've got a bit of a kick to them. Right, so don't turn these guys on. Okay, modules, ECM jammer, ECM jammer, ECM jammer, ECM jammer. Fire up the Red Hawk engines. And then just go straight into start competition. Everything will turn on automatically. You sure about that? Let me turn on infinite electrics. Oh, I had to turn. Yes, I turned on the ECM jammers and they lost power. Right. Vape. Don't touch anything, even the ECM jammers. I might just turn on. I might just turn on infinite electricity just to be on the safe side. But as you said, do not touch anything. I will just power up the Red Hawks. I turned on infinite electrics just to be on the safe side. But do not touch anything, just go straight for start competition. Gear gets deployed as soon as the craft starts lifting off. Yeah. Once Perth really crashes. Works as advertised. Right. Because last time, one of the crafts took off properly. And the other one, after taking a little bit of damage, which apparently I didn't notice to start. Get stuck and rolls over. I was just wondering for a second if there's a way, just in this view, I can just disable it and manually do it. What's causing it? Because that's geared down. I'm just going to take a quick look at this. Yeah. Both craft did it. Let's make this 1v1. I think you're all good. ECM jammers are all on. We'll just make this a 1v1 fight. Oh, for God's sake. Fine, I'm going to take the craft off myself. Don't know what happened there. We were coming up to 12 kilometers and it still hadn't triggered. It's not looking good, is it? The problem is if I want to take these off myself and they are set up I'll have to get these into the air first. Oh, that's a bit of a... yeah, that's not good. I could do without stopping right about now. There we go. Oh, that buggered the tailplane, didn't it? Well, I think it's the only way we're going to get a competition involving these two at the moment, so I think we're just going to have to press 1 for afterburners. I think they're all looking good. I'm sorry, dearest game. I am determined to get this to work at some point. Luckily, this isn't my FAS plane. I'm really sorry. If I'd have kicked the afterburners in on that last one, we may have avoided the damage to the tailplane. But I'm sure these will be capable craft nonetheless. Off with one of the sidewinders. Everybody braking to dodge. Whoa, that was a bit close. Another XKK to... ooh. That was even closer. Now we're down to the launch damaged XKK2. Not really within range to make it sidewinders. Felt, although that's changing. distance is closing. What are we up to at the moment? 3.8. And if this drone can get a missile away, but that's a little too close for it. Still in the fight, losing parts rapidly. It can come about though. Just the one engine. I'm so sorry, dear S-Gamer. I've kind of fluffed this. Will the stream be going in about an hour? Probably coming towards the end of it. Comes a missile. Still going. Trying very hard to kind of stabilise itself. Where are the Red Hawks? Coming about. Well, I'm guessing that's a Sidewinder, and missed. Was the ground killed the intelligence? Yes. Anyway, let's move on. So going to have his discussion, we'll see my maneuverable craft. I will have a look, Spacey Boy. I will have a look. In fact, I can do that now, can't I? Just uploaded it. Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought it was the actual craft file. No, if it's just the... I'll have a look at that a bit later. Anyway. If the rest of you sods can actually make it onto the ground at any point soon, that would be lovely. Thank you. We'll recover you. Project Velocity. We'll move on to your Ghost 2. Seeing that thing from the side makes me shudder. They're good. They're interesting looking craft. Oh, excuse me. Some last minute changes about testing, so fingers crossed. See, I like mine to look pretty too. We all like ours to look pretty, but I thought those XKK2s did look quite nice. So yes, the ADF 04 Ghost 2. So we'll plant you down there. What do we have here? Needs more struts. It's a nice looking little plane though. What does that remind me of? F4, I think that's the one. Yeah, with the tailplane and the engines. And yeah, Daffy is my normal go-to Kerbal to accompany Jebediah. Get you roughly lined up. What? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Move, vessel. Right. Spring damper. Let's get you all the way up. Now behave yourself. Everything good? Nothing damaged? I don't think so. Everything looks to be intact. Okay. Yeah, it's not been going terrifically well today. I'll admit that. Right. Let's get the Red Hawks onto the other team. Quick save. Let's get everything fired up. Let's see how these do then. Everybody off the ground okay? And no collisions on that first turn. Okay. I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I'll just leave it at that. The Ghost going for the old reverse missile launch trick. Braking low. Missiles flying back and forth. One of the things I have thought about to maybe make the whole fighter subscriber thing. Oh, and that's one of the Red Hawks done and dusted already, I think. That is a lot of... Yeah, that's Valentina not coming back from that one. More missiles rain in. Something else is about to explode, I think. That's one of the Ghost 2's gone. It's one-on-one. It's just missile carnage. Just utter missile carnage. Still firing at something. What are you firing at? I don't know, I think it's probably been obliterated now. Oh, just AMRAAM death and destruction everywhere. You know the Red Hawks are still the tune things. I do know it's still the tune thingies. Because they don't have ECM. He did. You tuned the missiles. Interesting. Interesting. Next up then, we have... Let's go back to... We have a bit of an experiment. How about we just ban missiles? As I was about to say, I was thinking maybe to sort of improve the chances of getting to a gunfight. I was thinking maybe not this season because I think we're too close. I think too much has already been designed, but maybe whatever form the competition takes in the future, we restrict guard menu to 1 missile per target. Comes down to they become very unreliable. How about wheels? How was the microscale XKK2? Haven't started busy with squad stuff in War Thunder. Fair enough. And before either of you start rocking uncontrollably, let's recover one of these vessels. Because XD the Great has sent me the latest version of his versions of his his FAS submission, the Loyal Wingman 12, and he sent me 3 versions. We are going to be looking at 2 of them. He sent me a normal, completely unobjectionable craft. But he's also sent me two other versions of the craft. One with a cruise missile, which I thought was interesting for a dogfight, but apparently the purpose is to distract your opponent, so we'll have to see. The other one is using a modular missile. Other series of limited missiles in the past. Yeah, so we'll have to see how that goes. So let's... Loyal Wingman 12. Right. And yes, Jebediah Kerman. Let's have a look at the latest incarnation of this craft. The Loyal Wingman 12. Ooh, it's wanting to dance about the place a bit. With a singular cruise missile attached to the bottom. Is there going to be a bit of a tail strike issue there? We'll have to see. And then spawn vessel. Loyal Wingman 12 modular missile, and they're drones, so we don't need to worry about that. Eight Tigers. Yeah, I think this is it's another ASCU craft. So I'm not sure if this is, actually, come to think of what I was just saying, I'm not sure this is the fighter subscriber. I mean, they're not clipped together though. There are four is that four ECM jammers? Yeah. Maybe this craft needs a little bit of a look at. Because there's some stuff that might be considered a little excessive, but I'm interested about this. Where's the whole modular missile thing? Oh yes, and I was told to get rid of that. Let's do that now, actually. Is that on the bottom there? Modular missile guidance experiment. I just need to go read the email. Ah, there was something. He did say something about it. Oh, what was it? I'll just stick it down as it is, and then if something goes wrong, we'll look into it. Looks like it's a distraction missile. Right. Actually, just in case something does go wrong. I mean, the 8 engines, I mean, the power does seem to be comparable in terms of taking off. It does seem to be thrust to weight. Let me think before I start that sentence. It does seem to have comparable thrust to weight to the Red Hawks, if maybe slightly less. So maybe the those 8 engines, I mean, they're not clipped together, so maybe not quite such a problem there. I think maybe 4 ECM jammers is pushing it a little bit. Here we go. What are they going to do? What are you going to go for first? Is the cruise missile set up to engage air is true? The missile is firing the AMRAAMs, sorry, the Sidewinders. Oh, I'm just got taken up. I'm not sure I'm flying this correctly because there were some instructions to go with this, but I can't find them now. Oh, and he did fire the cruise missile. Well, I mean, fair play to you. We missed that. Yeah, but I don't think it's an appropriately titled craft. It's just the loyal wingman who just took out its own wingman. Oh my god, that was close. Doesn't seem overly fussed about getting into a fight. The Red Hawk's coming about. So another AMRAAM goes in. Countermeasures mean it goes past its tail though. Gunfire rains in. And that's from the Red Hawks. The Loyal Wingman must have fired a missile. I completely missed that, but that is just shredded. That Red Hawk. Loyal Wingman breaking very low. Maybe a bit too low. No, it's fine. And that's all that's left of my craft. Getting missiles away at the Red Hawk now, and that is the Red Hawk out of here. I didn't think that would happen because the Loyal Wingman was just sort of arsing about, not seeming like it was going to engage at all. But it came back and did well. XD the Great, if you are watching, I think I'm going to say, could we limit it to 2 ECM jammers? I'm fine with the 8 of these engines because thrust to weight ratio seems okay. That there, it's not clipping in place, but it's a little close. I'll have to get back to you on that. But apart from that, I think we'll just stick to the normal missiles, and it looks like there's a craft. It looks like it can hold its own. Flying pop-top SU-47. Oh dear, dearest gamer, you having problems? Oh dear. But a good craft. Has certainly held its own there. Okay, I'm going to load the blank save. I've sent the version of the Riptide for FAS. Ooh, I look forward to it. Handicapping myself with a manned, fairly big 2-engine craft. What was next? I think next up we want to go and have a look at the next craft of Dear S Gamers. because there's another craft in here, and I think that might work quite well. Well, what was it called? Oh, it's the XXK. Let's check the action groups on this. So it's 2. Okay. And it's got Panthers. And the 2 Gow8s. Lovely stuff. Let's go take a look at this then. Bring up the live stream window again. How are we doing time-wise? Just coming up 8:10. Now, dearest game, you did tell me this wasn't necessarily a dogfighting craft. But I want to take it up and have a look at it anyway. I mean, it's a with the wings coming out, there's extra wing bits coming out. It does look quite a. That is a thick craft. That is. Now let's take her off. Oh, that was with. I forgot to turn the brakes off. I am not doing well today. I am a bit tired today, if that's any surprise at all to anybody. It's not terrible at manoeuvrability, but of course, at this speed, what you need is you need to put the wings back. And I was also told, and I want to see this, that missiles swivel with the wings. Oh, that is awesome. You guys can run along. I just want to play with this for an hour or two. Does that make any difference in the aerodynamics? No, I don't think KSP simulates it well enough for that to actually happen, but that is awesome. I had some money left in my Steam wallet earlier, so I did download the Breaking Ground DLC basically just to see this work. Let's see if we can land this thing. Going a bit fast. Don't have a lot of runway. I have fluffed this so badly. Oh, no. Wheel spin. Yes. Flawless. The other craft I wanted to look at Oh, so with things forward is more manoeuvrable. I see. So the other craft I wanted to take a look at. I mean, if this isn't specifically designed for dogfighting, then there's another craft in here I also suspect isn't specifically designed for dogfighting. And that is Legged Lax X-Wing. Ooh. Not the sort of X-Wing I thought it was going to be. But not armed either. Right, what's the time? Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a couple of those XKK20s. XXK20. It's not armed. It has no missiles. Does it have guns? Well, if it doesn't have missiles or countermeasures, that's not going to be... It's not going to get very far. It's a gunfight aircraft. Huh. If it's not got countermeasures, I will stick this... into a fight. Then stock cruise missiles. Well, ooh. Take off the missiles and let's dogfight. I'm not sure that would be terrifically fair to this craft because it's not particularly manoeuvrable. It's not a close-up fighting kind of craft. I'll tell you what I'll put this up against. Yeah, next week's preliminaries, the start thereof. So this is quite a heavy, not especially manoeuvrable craft. So I'm just thinking what I've got in the collection that's along those lines. And so what I think I'm going to bring out somewhere in here is the air-to-air variant of my vampire. I think I've put those craft quite close together. Let's move you a bit further across. And then spawn vessel. So both vehicles various parties. That's true. We can get both versions going. You vaguely lined up. Yeah, that'll do. Right, quick save. Let's get one of these wings swept back. I think these are both... Oop, forgot to turn on the brakes on that one. I think these are all Panther equipped craft as well, so this will be interesting. I haven't given the vampires a run out for ages. I don't think since I've I'd say since I developed them though, but I think they have had. I think I have used them for a bit of ground combat stuff. This chair is just such a weird chair, such squeaky when you move on it. Never before dogfighted XXK20. Well, any second now, they're going to get their chance. This version, as you said, should be the more manoeuvrable. Pulling hard around, doesn't have AMRAAMs. Huh. So this is going to be case of seeing if it can dodge missiles. If it's just going like perpendicular to the path of the missile, then it should be fine. Because otherwise I don't think this craft is going to be able to come around enough quickly enough. And, ooh. Was that gunfire? It was, but now it's countermeasures. Oh, that was close. And now it's gunfire coming in the other direction. That's quite a lot of damage. That's the swing. That's one of the swing wings gone. That's not looking in the greatest state of repair, but Jebediah's wingman is coming in, hoping to do a bit of damage herself. Oh, but can't get a missile or anything away. Can't get guns away. Avoid the gunfire that is already on her tail. And I don't think it's not looking good for a craft that's not supposed to dogfight. I don't think it's done badly. But that vampire lining up the shot. Oh, this is looking bad. Oh, couldn't quite pull out. Couldn't quite pull out the dive. No, I don't want you. So it's Jebediah's heavily damaged craft. Against two vampires. And the missiles are already starting to rain in. Here comes one. Manages to avoid. The other vampire looks like it might be trying to come in for a bit of close-in dogfighting. Nope. This is not looking good for the XXK20. Oh! Lives to fight another day. Well, lives to fight for the moment. Another one coming in. Is still more AMRAAMs. That's close. That's too close. And that's all over. Land my fighter. I look forward to watching that back when I get the chance. Right. The X-Wing. Can I still revert? I can still revert to the spaceplane hangar. It's good news. So 2 cat-type aircraft that both have swing wings. Which plane was that, Maximus? I see, yes. I don't think we've seen it on stream yet. It was a while ago I received this. I probably have taken a look at it. But I'm just... it will definitely be in my Fighter subscriber file folder. But I'm just going to get a fresh version and stick it in there because that's going to be very quick. But no, we haven't seen that yet. So let me just bring up this stream window again. Oh no, the X-Wing. I'm losing the light. It's gonna... I accidentally tucked my t-shirt in. It's just an updated Liberator from Fighter Jet Showdown with stock parts anyway. Be interested to see it actually. AC Liberator. X-Wing is moderately maneuverable. Maneuverable. Oh, I see. It's... I mean, it's a good-looking craft. It's a time. Okay, let's get that. I want to take a look at that. I really do want to take a look at that. So I'm going to get that up against the Redhawks. Going to get that up against Legolac's balanced Redhawks. My Redhawks that Legolac has balanced. Then we're going to take a look at what we can get the X-Wing up against. Then if we've got time, we are going to take a look at the latest version of Legolac's Slaptor. Oh, don't do that. Thank you. That's not what I wanted to do. Those are the wrong keys. That's the one. Because it is a beautiful craft, and it did do really nicely in Fighter Jet Showdown. So let's spawn another one. Yes. Yeah, I mean, if we do get enough time, Dearest Gamer, I'll try and step up the pace. AC Liberator F05. Daft Kerman. Given that that's sort of like an X-Wing style thing, I've just got an idea for what we do with the X-Wing, who we fight it against. I'll take a closer look at it, and then probably that will determine how suitable I think that is as a thing. Red Hawks, Red Hawks, Red Hawks, Red Hawks, Red Hawks. Valentina Kerbal. Just confused myself so much by looking at fuel and not seeing only half oxidizer. If you've got the correct mods, you should be able to switch out any fuel tank change it from a fuel oxidizer tank to just a liquid fuel tank. I think there's a bunch of mods that'll do that for you. Both brakes on both of these. Yep. Oh heck yeah, the AI can fly it. Next week. The Emperor and his guard. Yeah, we got a bit of Fighter Jet Showdown royalty gracing us with their presence in the stream tonight. Both Maximus and Kaizen. Right, this is going to be interesting. Let's just leave it at that and get this one going. Okay, the Liberators have their missiles away. The Red Hawks looks like they've done likewise. Ooh, more missiles going in. What's the step for? 18 missiles a target. Just fire everything as soon as you possibly can. Something just exploded. That was one of the Okay, I was not expecting that. Where did it go? Really was not expecting that. And the other Liberator gets scorched. Gunfire raining in. I was not expecting this. Have I mentioned I wasn't expecting this? Still got weapons. Has he still got weapons? Yes. I can see two of its Vulcans poking out from the front of the cockpit. Does it still have ammunition? Still has ammunition. It's losing some other stuff though. Just the one engine. Hawk is braking quite low. Manages to come out of it though. Red Hawk sticking like glue to the tail of this thing. Oh, so close with those bullets, getting closer. Loses more stuff, but still flying. That is some stunning work from the Liberator. Not quite as stunning to get into this situation in the first place, but still, now down to just the one Vulcan cannon. Although I'm not sure whether that's likely to be used. Ooh, that has got to hurt. Lovely shot of the Red Hawk coming flying through there. Ouch. Debris comes crashing to the ground, following by what remains of the Liberator itself. He dead. Yeah, he's there's no coming back from that one. I didn't see what happened to the other Liberator. I'm assuming it was just a case of eating missiles. Yeah, I really like that craft. Can I just mention once again, I'm surprised by that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to load the blank save again. We are going to have a look. No, not save as, load. Okay. I've got something on my screen. Right, what are we going to do? It's the X-Wing, wasn't it? X-Wing 210. What engines do you have? Panthers. Interesting. And there are the Vulcans at the back there. What I might do then, if we're going for a gunfight with that kind of X-Wing shaped thing, is I might get another blast from the past here. The old Tiger Tail. Actually, if I just get the ordinary version like that, that is, yeah, that doesn't have missiles. I think we've got ourselves a fight. Stream accepted as a stream with dark multiplayer instead of AI. It's dogfighting with players, but he would lose every time. It's an interesting looking craft. Okay, let's get a couple of them out. Let's get some of the missile-less tiger tails deployed alongside them. If you actually do dogfight manually, do any of you guys use Malsame Flight Mod or something similar? X-Wing versus the drone. I think I want to put it up against, because it's a missile-less craft. It's just a gunfight only craft. I want to put that up against something that just has guns. Which drone from last stream are we talking? I think it's Project Velocity. Right. So I'm just reading the having to try and get this done because we're running out of time a bit. BF 109 versus X-Wing. Which one was that? Trident? I think I know the one you mean. Wasn't the Trident, was it? It was... I saw it down here. No, it was a drone. I don't think there was one called the Trident, was there? No. I'll do this one like this, and then we are going to take a look at Legged Lax Slapter, the latest version thereof. And then I think we're going to have to call it a night. So if you have a preference for what we should fight against the Slapter, XF2 Trident, that one. Okay, I will stick that up against the Slapter, but as I said, I want to do this sort of X-Wing shaped craft versus X-Wing shaped craft, and yeah, just taking the missiles off them. It's gonna take a bit of time. But we'll have another look at that craft. In a bit. Quick save. Okay, let's get this started. Okay, there's a worrying pause there for a second. Oh, these guys are straight off. And one of the tiger tails. They are not the best on the ground. The dragonfly and the tiger tail, they are just... they just do not have the grace. The XXK19. I could put the XXK19 up against the latest Slaptor. It was that one, wasn't it? I'm not sure if that it hit a bit of uneven ground, but just in case, I'm just gonna give it a bit of a tilt, and we'll follow this one up. Right. Oh, I accidentally dropped its fuel pods. It didn't start the engine, it just dropped the fuel pods. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well this might be a much shorter fight than I'd originally intended. We've already restarted it once. We won't do that again. No, we will have to restart it because the X-wings collided. Oh, yeah, I've heard about things flying about on Twitter about, you know, Kim not being in the best of health, and of course there will always be rumours flying about. But we'll have to see. Okay, so once again, we're going to have to move this. Okay, I'm going to do similarly with the X-wings. I'm going to get those pointed out a bit. Just a couple of degrees, that should do the trick. Okay, and then when we're activating the tiger tails, I have to be careful. Give it a second for everything to load so I don't accidentally jettison the fuel tanks. I might take that one off myself. Yeah. They are really not the best craft on the ground. Delicious ground. Well, at least we're ending the stream as we started it. Yeah, this time I am going to want to move you, buddy, don't we? Want to get you. Did I already? Yeah, I did quick save it again. Okay. So you are behaving yourself. You two, though, seem to be having some issues. So I'm going to take this one off myself. There we go. Let's have a look at the X-Wings. Okay, no mid-air collisions here. No mid-air collisions over there, it looks like. Once again. They're still quite close to each other, aren't they? I mean, normally by this point... Okay, that seems to have done something. 7 kilometers, 7.5. There we go. And this is just going to be jousts, isn't it? Because these are just... Yeah, these are just gun... Oh, hang on, crap. Oh, I thought that was a missile. No, it's the other Tiger Tail. And I've accidentally just ditched... And why isn't your gear up? What the hell is going on there? Oh! Hand-to-hand kill! And it has... It's taken out the XK-20. It is just a cloud of debris. And it survives. I'm not sure it's going to be able to up to doing much else. Now this... The other X-Wing. It's going to have to dodge some fire. I have so many questions. I think the question I want to know at the moment is, please can I get better at doing this? Is it possible at all? Ah, the X-Wing trying to come about. But the Tiger Tail just not quite. Well, that Tiger Tail not quite letting Jebediah away with it. The other one. Oh! The tables have turned. A bit of a spin. That was a good opportunity for the X-Wing, but it doesn't look like it was able to take it. Now Richmore Kerman closing the distance. We'll try to bring guns to bear. That's getting close. Hitting nothing at the moment. The gunfire comes in. Very close, but some evasive manoeuvres mean that it's all for nothing. Valentina Kerman breaking very low there. A bit too low, I think. Oh no, just about manages to save it as the X-Wing gets a smattering. That Tiger Tail surely lining up a shot now. There's the gunfire. Evasive manoeuvres. And we're all good for the moment. No, sorry. Yeah, that is Valentina Kerman. Trying desperately to get something onto that, onto the X-Wing, but it's just, I don't think it's going to happen. Where's the other Tiger Tail? Way over there. I'm not sure what Richmore Kerman is doing. I'll tell you what he's doing. He's trying to stick some bullets into Jebediah Kerman. X-wing braking low, maybe a little too low. No, with that much wing surface, I think it was always going to be pretty safe. Selects the Vulcan cannon. Oh, that might have been a golden opportunity that has just slipped through Jebediah's fingers. Although maybe not. Comes about. Just needs to line this up properly. Ooh. Doesn't seem to want to though. Has the ammo. Where are you off to, Jebediah? Have you bugged out or something? Gunfire coming in. Again, a smattering across the wings. No serious damage though. It's set for close range. Yeah. Well, they don't get much closer than that. And it looks like it's the Tiger Tail that's going to come off the better of... Oh, that is so close. You've got to finish it from that range. It's another smattering across the wings, but nothing else apart from that. Ah, and Valentina Kerman finally succumbs. I think she did pretty well to hang out as long as she did, to be quite honest. That can't have been an easy craft to fly in the state it was in. And this is a tiny bit boring. It is getting quite boring, isn't it? The Tiger Tails, I think the Tiger Tails are on top. Bit of alliteration for you there, but just not. This is not one of the craft that Legged Lack has balanced, by the way. So, well, obviously Legged Lack has balanced this one, but not the Tiger Tail. So I don't think it's quite as steady in the shot as it could be. Again, here a smattering across the wings. But nothing really apart from that. Yeah, it doesn't really have the yaw stability to really be that effective a dogfighter, which I suppose is... Oh! I was just about to stop the fight. I was just about to stop the fight. I think the Tiger Tail's not having any luck here. I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to call this one. But no. Oh, just at the same moment, the Tiger Tail runs out of fuel. Oh, but Jebediah's not done yet, though. Fuel or no fuel? Determined to see this one out. Oh dear. Oh. Whoever hits the ocean first loses. I think if we stick around to that point, we all lose. I think, yeah, let's load up my blank save again, because time is pressing. Okay. Final one. This may end up being one of the most one-sided fights we've done on these streams. But I want to see it nonetheless. Just let me just double check that everything is in order. Yup. Space plane hangar. So hang on, how is it differentiating between the two things here? Oh, this is a double... I might call this Rev for revised. And I've lost the chat window. That was fun. No, it wasn't. BF 109 versus Archers, Slap to Mark 1 versus Slight Clone was one-sided. What do you want from my BF 109s? So this is an earlier. Are they not? Oh, they're not actually armed. Oh, I see what you mean about a stock cruise missile. Okay. I don't think that's going to work. So quickly. P69. Now I don't know which one's which. That's just the standard one. Which did I click on? I think I clicked on... Clicking on the first one of the two this time. Now it's the same one, surely. So clicking on the second cheaper one. The cheaper one is correct. Okay. Holy cow. Oh, no, cancel. I don't want to do that. Okay, yes, launch. Because we have run over slightly, but I think we've still got a little bit of time. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay here, guys. So if you're shouting at me in the comments, I just got the cheaper one is correct, and oh right, so that's the one I'm using, and then suddenly everybody starts shouting, the cheaper one, you idiots! It's like a bit of a delay here. Move vessel. Cheaper one, and it doesn't matter. Interslapter joins the long list of acronyms. You know what they just picked the acronym and then just fit the words to just chose words to fit. Right. We need a craft to fight this against. Unpress until it's unloading from an arsenal bird. You're retired now, Maximus. Who are we going to put? Who are we going to put up against? I think because it didn't have the outing we wanted it to last time. I think I'm going to put the archer up against it if that's okay with people. Steep lever acceleration plane 2. Let's get the archer out then. The latest revision thereof. I want to see my XKK now. It's not armed. I'm sorry. We are going to have to stop after this as well. You've done pretty well. We've seen 2 of your planes today. Although one of them I did fluff up quite badly. Let's get this out the way. Let's get this dogfight out the way, and let's oh, what's the time? I don't hear noises of wife coming up to bed yet, so we'll get this dogfight out the way. We'll go have a play about with the XXK-19. Right, get rid of you for the moment. Quick save. Actually, let's get everything onto the correct teams. Then quick save. Right. That was close. That was very close. But I think we got away with it. How far away are we? There we go. Small attack, long aerial mini interceptor. Nothing doing so far. Still a little far away for the Slaptor's Sidewinders to be completely effective. That's very close. That's very close. That's a little too close. The Slaptor gets scorched, but is still in it. How are the archers doing? Not too badly, not too badly. Closing the distance. Which one is the archer there? There, coming in very close. Popping countermeasures. I think sidewinders are going in and confusing the AI because. And now the Slaptors coming into their own. Oh, and there goes the other one. I didn't see that. And that. If you're watching Dunamoose, don't worry. This is an ASCU draft, so you can play until Dorip's in a potted plant knocks you out. Small attack on the door. Fight them each other. Okay. Come about, but really not. Either of these still have missiles. The one with missiles, the one without missiles is on the tail of the one with missiles. Oh, they're just too manoeuvrable, aren't they? This is going to go on for ages. Oh, that's getting close though. 230 meters, come on, you've got to be killing. You've got to be killing from that range, surely. No, had to break off. Now it's the healthy Slaptor's opportunity. If it feels like taking it. There we go. Out with the sidewinders. Close range. Ooh. This one's just a little too manoeuvrable. This is a ridiculous fight. I think the Slaptors are victorious. We're just going to go back to the spaceplane hangar. Not a gunfight again. And again, it's ASCU with an ISCU plane. And just to close out the stream, we are going to go not a dogfight, but we will Dear S Gamer did send me this one, so we are going to go and have a quick play with it. Yeah, there's a reason EMP missiles are banned in Fighter Subscriber. It's just they've got a large radius, and if you're caught within it, it's just it's lights out. Right, so just oh, it's not wanting to. There we go. AG2 is swing wing. So let's get the swing wings going. Wing deploy on the missile. Ooh, very nice, very nice. What do I think I can take out with this thing? VAB and spaceplane hangar are probably a bit much. Mission control is probably just about right where we're looking. I can't control it. Don't retract the missile wing if you launch it. Did it retract? Let's revert flight to the space to launch. AG4, I see, press 4 after I've launched. Sorry, I I misunderstood. That is those missiles are powerful though. Let's get a bit further away. I am not. I would like to apologise once again for the quite extraordinary levels of my incompetence on display in this stream. It is not... It has not been my finest hour. Right, let's get those wings back. Let's get a decent range away, because this thing, the speed of this thing... really did catch me. I'm going to quick save it here. There we go. Looks like it may have to be the VAB. No, I still think I can make the mission control. Oh! Oh! Ah, this is fun. This missile isn't the latest version. Okay, once again, I think we might want to be a little bit higher in altitude, which means I just did completely the wrong turn. I think I'm just going to go for the VAB this time. Okay. Right. It's a little squirrely, but I think we're all right. Here we go. And I think to close, let's see if we can land this. With, of course, the wings out. So, yes, thank you for coming today, everybody. It's hassle to figure out the first iteration, but now I know how to let them work. It's quite easy. I do like this. The only thing that I'm missing now in sort of the BD Armory thing, I think, is because I haven't managed to get like a VTOL that works really reliably. I mean, I came up with my own VTOL a little while ago, but that is oh, excuse me. That's a bit of a bugger to you just fly it for a little bit and the fuel imbalances it, so I need to work on that. But yeah, swing wing is it's a shame that the aerodynamics doesn't quite work as it would do in real life. But still, I like that. I'm about to ask if the landing gear swivels as well, but not in this case, evidently. And I'm too high again, aren't I? Ah! Why is that paused? Come on, you little bugger. There you go. Oh! Okay, it didn't like that so much. But yes, great aircraft. It has a drag chute. I don't think we needed it. Will KSP release this year? I have no idea about KSP2. Anyone know anything about KSP2? It is coming out this year. Is that this year or this year? Anyway, we need to end this stream. Thank you very much for everyone who sent me in craft. Dear S Gamer, my utmost apologies just to you for this entire stream. Thank you everyone else, Cameron, McDonald, Project Velocity, XD the Great, Legged Lack, Junamoose, we looked at one of your craft. Spacey Boy, I'll take a look at your craft. Maximus Light, yeah. But I'd better be off before, yeah, as someone said, the plant pot. Yes, so next week is the start of the Fighter Subscriber preliminaries, in which we will be putting various submissions through their paces against my Cyclones in a series of 2v2s. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you for that. If you, as I said in the update video, if you do want to send me something and you're thinking of making revisions to it and what have you, then if I can have those before the end of Wednesday, that'd be fantastic. But apart from that, yes, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and yes, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.